Hey guys, Lieutenant Meatball here, back from the dead. Today, I'm gonna teach you how to hold chopsticks. Now, I have here three slightly different types of chopsticks. This long cooking chopstick, and these for food chopsticks. The only difference being that one, it's very square, very angular, and one is more round. This is the one I'm more used to using, so I'll just be showing these. So I'm using the Japanese chopsticks, and the reason why I need to specify that is because there might be some differences between how Chinese and the Koreans hold it. Because from what I know, the Chinese chopsticks are on the longer side, kind of like this one, but instead of it being round, they're more flat. These are just cooking ones. So I think every Asian household just has a specific type of chopstick. But yeah, and then those are flat and they're long, and I think they're metallic. And I guess in terms of like how they look from the side, this is how it looks like. And I believe they are mostly the same thickness from the end to the tip. And in terms of what I'm aware of with Korean chopsticks, they're all just very cylindrical, and they stayed mostly the same widths until the very end where it slightly goes sharper. And for the Japanese ones, they go from fat to thin. And as you can see, when you put it together like that, it's more precise to a point. So yeah, today I'm gonna show you how to hold these chopsticks, like how to properly hold chopsticks, and what you shouldn't do. And if you've noticed by this point, this is totally unscripted, so I'm probably gonna just give up editing and it's gonna be uncut, whatever. So basically, you can either hold your chopsticks up here or near the middle. The benefit of holding it up here is that you can open it up a lot more, so you have bigger things to hold. The benefit of holding it near the middle is, although you can't open it as much, you have more power at the tip, so it might be more precise. I just prefer holding it up here. It's just a personal preference. I like to hold it up here. My parents like to hold it down here. I think my aunt likes to hold it a little further down near the middle, but whatever. Yeah, it's just personal preference. I like to hold it up here. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing you want to know is how to hold a pencil, because, well, that's the biggest part of it. So to hold a pencil, because some people don't know how to actually hold a pencil. I see people holding it like that. Like, if it works for you, then I guess it works. But for the purposes of this, you gotta hold it like a pencil, like this. You rest your pencil, your chopstick, between these two fingers, and put your thumb over that, and then you can control it using your thumb as a stabilization point, and you can control the tip of your pencil or your chopstick using these two fingers here. Now that you got that out of the way, with the chopstick, it's also the same. You just want to keep this top one right here for a control, and the bottom one you don't want to move like that. Also, it's just a lot harder to do that. So now that you have that, we can insert it from the back, and rest it on this ring finger. Just like that. So now that we have that, we can hold it. And now things you might want to practice holding would like definitely be dried beans or anything small and round. I don't really have that right now, so I'll just use this little figurine like that. But you can hold something round and smooth, like dry beans, because they slip out and they're really hard to hold depending on how proficient you are with your things. How about, there we go. That's kind of cheating, but you know, he's round. Yeah. So like that, he will roll around, and so will beans. So having beans in one bowl and in another bowl, and one's empty, and you take the bean and you put it in another, and you time yourself. That's one of the ways you could practice your proficiency with your chopsticks. Okay, and then what not to do with chopsticks is that you never want to cross them like that. You don't really want to cross that because that's improper manners. You don't want to cross them like that, or you don't want to cross them back here. So I've seen people grab things with their chopsticks like this, and they grab it like that, and that's not proper manners. That's yeah, you shouldn't do that. So you want to practice, when you're practicing, just hold it like a pencil, move it like a pencil, insert the bottom one, and then just, yeah, just move the top, try not to move the bottom one, keep it stable. And yeah, that's how you hold a chopstick. And just, that's about it for the tutorial, but the bonus part here, right? The reason why I brought this cooking one is so that I can show you that sometimes chopsticks might get a little damaged and warped, kind of like that. And when it's like that, you can't really grab anything. So the best way, just turn it until you find a good point where where you can actually grab things. But you know what? It's just a lot faster and a lot more proficient, easier to just buy a new pair or just go outside, get a branch from a tree that you know isn't actually toxic to humans. So yeah, that's how you hold a pen. Yeah, that's how you hold chopsticks. That's how you hold chopsticks, and yeah, enjoy your chopstick practicing.